Hello, America. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Court is back in session with your guy, Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Make sure you do me a huge favor and support the channel by hitting the subscribe button. If you're watching on TikTok, click follow for great sports content. Good bounce back win for the Los Angeles Lakers on Tuesday night. The final score was 94-85. The team looked much better. I was surprised about Saturday night at the way the Lakers came out unprepared, came out with zero energy, no sense of urgency. They never came to play. Los Angeles on Saturday, not a single player on the floor or from off the bench was ready to play a physical brand of basketball to try to outmatch or at least match the intensity level of a very physical Wolves team. The body language sucked. The fight wasn't there. And they got outplayed in every way possible. They legitimately just looked dead. And the crypto.com arena sounded like a mortuary. Dumbfounded wasn't even a good enough adjective for how I felt after that loss. The great news is that the Lakers are still alive and well. The team's offense was anemic in game one, but this was a reminder that they still got the firepower. I knew they would eventually come around. Honestly, they kind of needed that loss. A wake-up call. A reminder that, yeah, this is the playoffs. It woke them up for sure. And they were more alert and physical. The Lakers punched back and secured a Game 2 win. A big win against a really good Minnesota team. Let's see if the Lakers can build off of this and go on the road in a hostile environment and take at least one game in their place. If they could play like this every game the rest of the way, they won't be an easy out. Now, we got a series. Suddenly, the Lakers are back in it. I do feel like the Lakers should have won by more than 9, at least by 18. This time, we got a better overall effort from the Lakers. Tremendous first quarter by them to jump out to an early, nice, comfortable lead. Much better all around and better defensive effort as well. They looked great, but they kind of took their foot off the gas. When you're playing the Wolves, you have to keep your foot on the gas and play solid ball all 4 quarters. Can't just show up for the first 2 quarters and not show up in the second half to finish what you started. I'm begging the Los Angeles Lakers to keep playing like this for the rest of the series. Just do a better job closing it out, and they'll be good. The game shouldn't have been that close late, but I'll take it. Lakers fans will take it because what you saw was a more energized, a more physical, a more efficient Lakers squad. I like the way they played, particularly in that first quarter. When they came out playing like this, they controlled the action, and we saw the results. Killer offense, Luka looking like the scoring assassin that he is. With virtually every shot he attempts, the ball falls into the basket. It was incredible. We knew he was going to put on a performance. 31 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. It wasn't just him. LeBron was the tone setter in that game last night. I was pleasantly amazed by him. Nobody at his age has controlled the tempo of a game like LeBron. I can talk bad about him, but I can also show him love when he's playing well. He was the ultimate tone setter. He stepped on the floor last night. He set an unbelievable tone from the start of the game, and his teammates followed suit. If you're that guy that says, hey, LeBron might be the best player in the NBA, you look like a smart guy today. Does that mean you're right? Absolutely not. I can say, even though Luka was the high man in terms of scoring, that LeBron had just as much to do with that win when you saw him flying around the floor. Again, he was doing the little things, and if you're attentive to detail, you might have noticed things like him protecting the rim and defending Anthony Edwards on the perimeter. And when Jackson Hayes subbed out after 2 immediate fouls, LeBron controlled the glass. Last night, LeBron reminded us how important he actually is to this Lakers team. You should like what LeBron managed to do in 40 minutes of play. He's not going to get you 30 or 40 points every night. I mean, that's just not realistic at this point of his career. I'm good with LeBron finishing the night with 21 points, 11 rebounds, a block, and a steal, which was the play of the game, by the way. He picked Edwards near half court, leading to a breakaway layup that pushed the lead back to double digits as Minnesota surged. This was exactly the early start the Lakers needed from LeBron and Luka. Both consistently aggressive. Luka has a crazy offensive burden, no question, and has to be great for the Lakers to have a chance, but they delivered, particularly in the first half. And then you got more offense from players besides Luka and LeBron also. And a big reason why they bounced back the way they did was because of the bounce back performance from Austin Reeves. There are times in which he's playing like he's the team leading scorer and not the third option. You know, he can score. Again, as he was in game 1, Reeves was cold from 3-point range. Maybe he's not scoring the way you would like him to, but he went 7 for 8 inside the arc. He hunted Gobert on switches late in the fourth, never settled, and got drives with finishes at the basket. To be honest, I was nervous. I was nervous in an anxious way when Minnesota made a late push and cut to within 11 or 12. Reeves hit a couple of big shots. As the Wolves started to surge late, Reeves hits a clutch mid-range jump shot. Better than game 1, he finished with 16 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and just 1 turnover in a game leading 42 minutes of play. This is what I'm talking about when I say they need to show up. It wasn't always super pretty, and it didn't have to be. And you know, of course, you're going to have those people who look at every little thing that went wrong and say, well, the complacency and laziness were big issues. And you know, the Lakers looked out of rhythm in the third and fourth quarter particularly. They got a little stagnant on offense. But I don't care what people say about them. I honestly don't care. They did what they needed to do. They won the game. And if they're winning this series, I'll take a win as it comes. It really doesn't matter if they played well or poorly in the fourth quarter. The Lakers won. But they can't keep getting away with allowing teams back in the game. That's not a habit we want, especially against the Wolves, because they never quit. And if there's a lot of game left, they're not going to quit like gutless cowards just because they're down by a dozen or 20. I've seen Anthony Edwards and his guys enough to know they'll keep fighting. There was a time in this game where it appeared the Wolves were going to get back in the game as they, closed in. But the Lakers held on and held them to 85 points. the entire vibe around this Lakers team felt different. They shot the ball better. They played well offensively and defensively. It demonstrates how much better the Lakers are than the Timberwolves. They have a DNA about them. They're led by two superstars in LeBron and Luka. Their coach is smart. They have a lot of depth. And finally, this is what everybody was waiting to see from the Lakers. They matched Minnesota's physicality. That's got to be their mentality. I talked about the importance of the Lakers ensuring winning habits. Last night, they showcased championship level basketball. Could they have played better offensively? Yes, sure. There's always something a team can do better. But in the end, ultimately, they won the basketball game, and now the series is tied heading back to Minnesota. Now all they need to do is take care of business in Minnesota, win at least one there, and come back home with a chance to close it out. I still have the Lakers winning in 5 games. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the love and support. It's been real as always. I love chatting with you guys. Love seeing y'all beautiful faces. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel, supporting the channel. Much love to you all. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. We got more NBA playoff games tonight. We got more NHL hockey tonight. The Kings play game 2 tonight against the Oilers back at the Crypt. I'll be watching that for sure as well. But guys, we'll talk again very soon. Thank you guys for watching. As always, love y'all. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk again very soon.